Hey guys, what's going on? Runescape here bringing you another video today. And yes guys, this video, you are probably wondering to yourself, what the actual hell is this video? Why is he showing me some random account that I've never seen before in Nightmare Zone? Well guys, I've been wanting to put out this video for quite some time. This is actually, so if any of you guys do watch my stream, I have actually flashed this account a couple times. Now, where does this account come from, you guys are probably asking. You know, you already played level 3, you play a hardcore Iron Man. Why in the hell do you have so many accounts? Why do you have so many accounts? Well, here's the thing, guys. This account is my original old school RuneScape account that I actually started back up on. So back, 4 or 5 years ago when the old school RuneScape really came out, the second time around, we actually started up this account. What we were trying to do was actually make this account into a skiller. That's where my love and that's where my belief of the level 3 skiller comes in. So we tried to make this account a skiller. We actually went and got ourselves 99 fletching. I'll be showing you guys the stats in a couple minutes here. So we got ourselves 99 fletching. We got the combat bug. We went ahead and we tried to make this account appear, and that just didn't work. So we went to try to make the account appear. Didn't work. I was really upset at myself, and I actually ended up quitting for a good amount of time. So we probably quit for about 2 or 3 years, and then we finally came back, and that's where you guys see the level 3. That's where you guys see the hardcore, and that's where the whole streaming thing started and everything to go with that. So what is this account, guys? Well, this is going to be my alt that I'm going to be creating. So I do have some plans with it, and I'm going to kind of, walk you guys through all the plans that I do have, what I plan on doing on it, maybe some goals that I have on it, and eventually, why are we doing this? Why are we using it? So, first comes first, guys, I have a really fucking cool name on this, and I apologize for the swear words, guys, but I'm pretty pumped about it. So, we have the name Technical on this account. Very, very cool. We're going to go ahead and flash on over. We're sitting in Nightmare Zone. There is a specific reason why we are doing this, and we'll kind of get to that in a couple minutes here as well. So, moving on over to our stats, guys. As you guys can see, it's actually a pretty decently leveled account already. We do have 1,517 total, so we are kind of making our way up there. Obviously, there are some stats that really do stand out. 28 farming, 30 construction, 41 hunter. There are some very, very, very low stats, but on the, on the flip side, there are some very, very high stats. We have 99 cooking, 99 fletching, 92 magic, and a lot of our combat stats are getting pretty high up there. So we have 86 strength, 80 attack, 78 defense, and so on and so forth. So why are we sitting in Nightmare Zone? Why are we actually training our combat? Well, the main thing, guys, is this is going to be an alt account to our level 3. So for those of you guys who don't know, the main account that I actually play in old school RuneScape is my level 3 account. And when I started streaming that account, a lot of the times, I don't really do combat, guys. I sit in Nightmare Zone, I get my combat levels, and that's all we do. Obviously, you can tell we are 51 Slayer with 80 plus combat, and 3 out of the, we have 92 magic, we have 78 defense, 86 strength. We don't do a lot of Slayer, guys. We just don't do a lot of Slayer. So I still don't have a lot of Slayer experience, but what we are wanting to do on this account is we are wanting to work our way up to actually go ahead and get, max combat. We want to get 99 attack, 99 strength, 99 defense. Eventually, we want to get 99 range. I don't know if I want to actually drop the money to get 99 prayer. Probably not, unless we really get rich off of this. Or I want to, and also I also want to get 99 magic. So, as you guys can tell by the stats, it is a definite work in progress. We only have 122 quest points. In NMZ, guys, we do have the Berserker ring imbued, which is pretty cool. We have some primordial boots. We have a combat bracelet, which we might actually be, switching out for some granite gloves, I believe, from the new gargoyle boss. And then we actually have an amulet of torture, a blessing. And obviously our Derek set is actually down to half because we have been NMZing for quite some time. And then we have our cooking cape. Now, we do not have a fire cape on this account, so that is something we will eventually work on. As you guys can tell by the stats, we do have 51 range. It is not very good at all. So what are we doing on this account right now? Like I said, we are going to be camping this account in NMZ for probably the foreseeable future, trying to go ahead and get ourselves max combat. Once we actually do achieve max combat, we're going to go ahead and get on the Slayer grind. Now, once we actually get the appropriate Slayer levels, we're going to go ahead and camp this account at Gargoyles. Probably get ourselves a Bludgeon, probably get ourselves a Fighter Torso, probably get ourselves all the best in slot gear, eventually get a Fire Cape, eventually, we will move on, and we will be able to get some Barrows Gloves once you do complete that, so then we'll go ahead and make this into a Gargoyle alt. Now, that alt should actually make us anywhere between 600 to 800,000 GP per hour. I'm assuming it's going to be extremely AFK, because all we have to do is, click the Gargoyles, we fight the Gargoyles, they explode, you pick up the loot, you go back and you bank. It might be a little bit more difficult than that. I mean, I'm kind of making judgments on it when I've never done gargoyles on any accounts. So I have not done gargoyles on this account. I've not done gargoyles on another account. I mean, we just don't do Slayer. We have not done combat in old school RuneScape. The only time we have really watched other people do combat, and we've kind of learned from that. But in terms of anything else, we just don't do combat. We have very, very, very little knowledge about Slayer, and it's something that I really do want to, kind of dive into and learn about really, really quickly here. So, a couple more ideas in this account. Obviously, obviously we're going to be questing it up a little bit to get those Barrows gloves. We're going to be gaining some levels on it passively, right? We're going to be gaining some levels on it. Maybe one day this account will actually be max. So for those of you guys who are always wondering, why don't you, why don't you train up your attack? Why don't you train up your melee stats? Why don't you train up your Slayer on your level 3? Well, the level 3 is there to stay. That is the account that I've always wanted. Every single time somebody in my stream asks, that is the account that I've wanted since I was literally about 12 years old when I first started playing RuneScape. I actually leveled up my old RuneScape account to, I believe, about level 88, and we actually had 9 or 10 level 99s. Always wanted to go back to be a level 3 scaler, but just felt I put in too many resources and too much time into that account to actually go back. So once we were able to have a fresh start, we actually went ahead and made ourselves the level 3 scaler that we have always wanted, and that is exactly what Clamshell is. So this account, guys, will be an alt for now, as you guys can probably tell. We'll go ahead and get ourselves some Barrows gloves. We're going to be NMCing for the foreseeable future. I will provide updates on this account every now and then. This account has been flashed on stream a little bit. As you guys can tell, we have 78 agility. We lost our full graceful to an instance area, which is absolutely insane. I have no idea how I managed to do that. We lost our full graceful, so we are working our way to getting that back. This also might be made into a rune crafting alt. I don't really know, the direction. I just want to work on the account, guys. I want to make sure that I'm able to get some XP in it, and it's been very difficult playing the hardcore and the level 3 at the same time on top of this account. So if we were only streaming the level 3, and if we were only playing the level 3, as our main account, it would be much easier to actually play this as an alt, work on this account, because then we'd only be playing 2 accounts instead of 3 accounts at all times. So that's what the plan is for this account. A lot of you guys have wanted to know what the hell is he doing on this account, but here it is, guys. This is the big reveal, the account name Technical that we have been working on. We did actually show this account the other day on stream in NMZ to kind of give you guys another screen to look at, another little perspective. So I'm really excited about what this account has to offer. Now, there is a chance that we also die on the Hardcore Iron Man, and there's kind of 2 paths forward, right? So the first path forward is to take that Hardcore Iron Man as a normal Iron Man and move it forward and actually max it as a normal Iron Man. The other option is to actually go ahead and switch over to this account and work on that and max this account as a normal account. Like I mentioned before, we are not going to be getting Combat or Slayer. I mean, obviously we're getting Slayer passively, but we're not going to actively train Slayer via a combat method on our level 3. So that is just totally out of the option, guys, and we're not going to be able to do that. So what I'm doing with this account, I don't know yet in the future. For now, it's going to be a money-making alt to fund my 200 mil alts on my level 3. Obviously, that is a very, very, very far-stretched goal. There is 0 guarantees I will ever get there. There is, there is kind of a 0 path forward, with the amount of hours that I play currently, unless, this became a full-time thing, or I was able to play double the amount of hours, it's definitely far out in the future. But we can do what we can in the meantime, and, work on this account and gain some money on that. So, just want to give you guys a little bit of an overview. There's the stats. Now, the one cool thing about this is we have actually used this account as an alt before, but this was, prior to streaming. We've actually used this account to make money to help on a level 3. We actually do have 91 million or almost 91 million cooking XP. So we actually used to use this as a cooking alt. Made quite a lot of money on him doing it that way. So that's why it's also pretty cool to go ahead and rock the cooking cape. So we have used this, we've used this account for merching. We've used this account for cooking. We've used this account to make some cannonballs at times. So we've used this account for everything in terms of trying to make money to level up our level 3. And we are going to continue to do that. But I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to this account, and because you may be seeing videos on it, you may be seeing updates on him, and some of you guys may be wondering how I'm doing on the account, where are the melee stats at, right? So the other kind of cool thing is we may dive into staking. I have no idea. I do not want to go into staking, but the amount of money I've seen some people make is truly incredible, but also the amount of money I've seen people lose is also truly incredible. So once we do get max melee stats, we probably will just go the Slayer route. You guys are just going to see this account doing a lot of combat from here on forward. You're not really going to see too many skills. Like I said, potentially it might be made into a rune crafting alt, because that is something that we can actually make a lot of money on. We may also passively get up some other skills, but maybe this is an account that we want to max in the future. I really don't know what the actual set in stone plan is. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I know it's kind of a long video. We are approaching 10 minutes here as I'm kind of explaining this account, but I really think it's important. We have a lot of goals, guys, and a lot of dreams and a lot of things that we really want to do in this game. The biggest issue that I have with Runescape, and it's not even an issue, it's just the way the game is. Everything takes time, guys. Everything really takes time. If you want to go ahead and get a 99, you can't, go record a clip for a night and get a 99, right? You have to build that clip up. You have to do this over and over and over for weeks and weeks at a time. And eventually you get there, and you do get to 99. So this isn't something that can happen overnight. This account isn't going to be built overnight. My level 3 wasn't built overnight. The Hardcore Iron Man has not been built overnight. I mean, that's really been a cool series, because you guys have been able to go ahead and see literally step-by-step progress how we are leveling up each and every level on that account. So that's been really, really cool. That's kind of been a breath of fresh air for me to actually release to you guys. But this is going to be our next journey, trying to get this guy to max combat stats. And even with ranging guys, we're going to keep him in NMZ. Probably get up to about 75 or 90, or if it doesn't, if it's not too expensive, we're going to be using a blowpipe. We probably will go ahead and get it to 99 just to kind of finish that one off. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this video. I've been waiting to bring it out to you guys because I do want to start putting him on the stream a little bit more. I do want to, show you guys that I'm NMZing. I do want to give you guys kind of live updates and make videos on him. So I'm finally glad I can kind of, bring the account out and tell you guys all about this. So thank you guys for watching so much. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'm really looking forward to the future of this account. And we will see you on next video.